Namaste and welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all one of the most powerful transformative tools which you can start applying in your life to create desired shift in your experiences and your reality. Hi, my name is Sharayu. I'm a success and abundance coach, helping women to step into their authentic, unapologetic, powerful self so that they can start co creating the life they desire and step into their greatness. So, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all one of the most powerful modalities, the tools which truly creates lasting, transformative, and powerful shifts. Let me give you a bit of a background about myself. So, from where I come here and where I come from my experience, having been delved into the world of personal development, spirituality, and self growth, and now myself being a coach of mindset, energy, and all these modalities, one of the things which I have learned in this journey is that the most powerful transformative shift which can happen for any individual, and that to a lasting one, it happens once we change the core foundational or the most integral aspect of our life. And this aspect is our self identity. Yes, because our self identity is that crucial core integral part of us which determines how we show up in the world, how we perceive our experiences, and not only that, but how we co create our experiences. It is our identity which determines our behavior, our actions, our energy which we embody, and thereby what kind of results we co create, we receive, or we manifest. You would have heard this statement a lot that, positive mindset or positive outlook in life, positive energy is what going to help you get your desired goals or perhaps have your vision manifested in your life. But in my experience, it is not just about forcing ourselves to be positive using all of these techniques and modalities, which is good, no doubt about it. However, once we do a very deep transformative inner work, which helps you to stay aligned to your higher self, that is what truly creates a lasting transformative shifts and not let you fall back to the old limited self pattern. So let me explain you this simply and break down these concepts even more further so that you can understand this place from where I'm coming about, which is all about stepping into your personal power and stepping into your greatness. So firstly, what is this self-identity or how is our identity formed? So our identity is formed based on various filters, and these filters are what everybody of us has within us. You can call these filters as your internal representation. And these filters are based on our life experiences. Filters are formed based on our various parameters, like what we see in our surrounding, what we hear in our surrounding, what we feel, what emotions we would have carried based on what we feel, what we see, what we hear in our external environment. So we form an internal representation or a story based on what we are observing around us. You have also have heard about this word which is conditioning, and this conditioning is nothing but what kind of internal filters or representation we form within ourselves based on the external situations, based on the external happenings which is happening around us. Now this internal representation creates a lot of filters within us, and these are kind of conscious and these are also kind of subconscious. Most important fact to know is that these internal filters, based on our life experiences, based on our childhood, even before that perhaps, they form and create a story and they form and create an identity for us as to who we are, what we are capable of, and what we can create and co-create in our life. Now you can imagine that this kind of conditioning, which is not only internal representation, or based on our internal filters, which is also depending on the external situation, external circumstances, based on our life experiences. If for any reason these kind of conditioning is not empowering for any person, or is limited, if the story itself is limited, you can imagine that that person is going to have a limited kind of an identity. And based on that limited conditioning or the limited story, if we are going to have a limited kind of an identity, you can imagine that the kind of results or the kind of experiences that we are going to create in our life, that is also going to be limited to a lot of extent, and which you can find out simply by observing your life. What kind of results, what kind of experiences are you manifesting? That itself will tell you what kind of internal filters or what kind of identity are you living your life with. And it is not a surprise to know this, that most often we unconsciously operate from this limited conditioning. We operate from this limited kind of an identity that we have within us, what we perceive to be. Even though we try and do a lot of external stuff, thinking that okay, if we do this technique, if we do this kind of healing modalities and work, which I also definitely agree is helpful, a lot of time it is helpful, will help us to get us to where you want to. But that is only half part of the story. Now let me tell you why. And firstly, before getting into that part, let me tell you why your self-identity is such an important tool for you to create a transformative shifts in our life. We know that whatever we attract, the experiences that we magnetize in our life is based on our energy. Everything is energy. And you are the leading energy of your life experiences. Whatever you're going to co-create in your life is solely dependent on your energy. And it is again a false perception that we have, is that what we do determines what kind of result we get. But even before doing anything, it is our beingness, it is our core foundational energy that determines what kind of results we are going to get in our life. And for that reason, you being a leading energy, co-creator of your life experiences, of your vision to bring forth in this life, you can imagine how identity becomes such an important tool for you all. And it is true for everybody. Doing your inner transformational work is one of the most important thing that I have seen happening with a lot of people, even with myself, what I went through, that helped me to step into my higher self. Now, if you're questioning how do I even start to step or change my self-identity so that I can align it with my desired goals and outcomes, and that is what at the end of the day we want to do. It's not just doing some bunch of external kind of a thing of positive affirmation or positive visualization, but to really get to the core of it and ensure that it becomes and stays with you like a constant. You change that energy in a constant way. And to me, that happens once you, first and foremost, yes, healing work, which is your inner work of removing all those layers of conditioned beliefs, conditioned stories, limitation, your old self identities, which starts by doing a lot of inner healing transformational work. That really helps a lot. But that is not the only place that you have to stop. What I see happening with myself also in my past and with a lot of other people is that they are delved a lot into this healing kind of a modalities and works, which is helpful, again, which I said. That is only half part of the story. Once you start with this peeling of all the illusion and all the facts that are not true to you, which is not aligned to your true self-identity, the next step is to truly align and awaken to that inner, authentic, higher self-identity. And this is where you start stepping into that zone of genius, stepping into your greatness, truly align and embrace your authentic, unapologetic self. If you're asking what is this even true higher self identity, the true higher self identity, as I've told you, is first and foremost is not what life has conditioned you to think or you to become. It is not version of you which is limited by any external conditions, limitations, any internal limitations, anything which is happening outside of you. It is not limited by any kind of a thing which is holding you back to go ahead fully to bring forth your desires into life. Because again, as I told you, you are the leading energy when it comes to bringing forth your vision in life. It is not something which is out there external. It starts with internal. You aligning with your higher authentic self that exists within you. It is not some identity, or it is not some picture or rosy picture which is out there somewhere in the sky or somewhere in the cosmos that you need to bring forth. No, it is already present within you. To get in touch with that essence, to your divine whole self. Yes, I'm talking about that divinity within you, within the power within you that lies, which truly can create massive transformation and shifts, which can help you to step into your greatness, to take powerful, bold, aligned action. It is the moment and that practice which lets you align with your higher authentic self. Stay in that alignment, embody and express that higher authentic self energy consistently. Once you do that and once you be that, you no more stop falling back into the patterns that try to keep you stuck in the same repeated situation, or your ego self which tries to protect you under the guise of keeping you safe and limited, and all that old stories and narratives that no more become part of your new story, because you shift your identity, because you shift your state of being, you shift your energy. And once that is done, you don't need to do all those external things so that you can create some kind of a magical shifts or things in your life, or get a particular goal and do keep on incessantly kind of a over hustle, thinking that if I do more I'll get more. That kind of a limited frame of mind. You break free from all of those limitations and all of those thought patterns and all of that limited consciousness, because you rise higher. You rise higher than all this limitation, perceived limitation. And now you know that it is nothing outside of you that is something which is going to help you magnetize your vision or any kind of a goal in your life. It is only and only your energy, it is only and only your self, true self frequency, which you need to embody and express on a consistent basis, non circumstantially, regardless of what is happening in your external environment. That is what is going to create that shift, that is what is going to bring forth your vision to life. Once you get this and once you stay in this personal power, you are going to start creating a massive momentum, massive accelerated momentum for growth, for truly magical result. And there is no end to this journey, because once you step into this power, there is so many new opportunities and doors are going to open for you. So I can go on this topic a lot in depth in the further videos as well for you all. If you are now asking the most important thing, how can you even begin to step into this higher authentic self identity, to create the lasting powerful shifts in your life and to receive the success that you desire, to receive your goals from a place of ease, fun, aligned way. This happens with the transformational tools which I do for my clients, and for this very reason, to help you all align and stay aligned to your authentic higher self, I have designed a curated platform, a membership space which is called as the Rising Source, where our objective and goal is to help you stay aligned with your higher authentic self, rise higher to your greatness and highest potential in all and every aspect of your life, not just for you to achieve a certain particular outcome or a goal. The goal is for you to become and stay in alignment to your higher power. Because as I shared with you all, it is your identity, it is who you become that determines everything in life. And from there we start building momentum, and there we start rising even higher and higher. So the Rising Source is a platform which is a safe, sacred, curated space for women who want to step into their higher alignment, into their higher greatest potential in their life, in their work, in their relationship, in all and every aspect. So this is my invitation for you all to join this Rising Source membership platform. So here the idea of this platform, as I shared with you all, is to stay in this community, a closed space community, where our goal and objective is to stay in alignment to our higher purposes, to our higher self, so that we bring forth our truly incredible vision, soul-led desires into life, be it with regards to money, be it regards to with your health, with your relationships, or anything which comes, which is truly matters for you as a person, because that is the whole objective. And now if you're questioning how do we do that, so we use a lot of transformative tools, like we go into the neural energetic subconscious reprogramming, because your mindset to stay aligned to your higher self. We do a lot of energetic works, because what I have seen happening is that it is not just in your mindset, but it is in your body. And especially we as a women, we being into our feminine essence of our goddess essence which lies within us, coming back to our bodies, coming back to our energies, is what truly creates that lasting shifts. So to truly stay in that alignment and then start creating a momentum, we also apply a lot of tactical practical strategies that would help you to stay consistently aligned to your goals and vision. So there is a lot of practical tactical tools which comes into place here. So it is all about combining this inner work and the external strategy. Both put together is what creates that massive quantum growth shifts and prosperity that we seek. It is not just doing one thing alone. Yes, taking action is essential. But if we are not done the inner work, once we combine the both, that results into a lot of huge, humongous shifts which I have constantly seen happening. So again, there is a lot to share about this platform. There is a lot to speak about the kind of transformational growth work which happens here, where the ultimate aim is the conscious alignment, ultimate aim is conscious co-creation, and to step into the higher accelerated levels of quantum growth. You can check out the details about this platform and the membership, which I'll be sharing you all with the description here. And again, it is my invitation, if you feel called to step to really give up that old pattern of limiting yourself and not going fully out with your highest potential, it is possible for you, which you know, I know that you know deep within is possible. This is an invitation to apply. This is a very, very discounted price. It is a membership platform. You can choose to stay as long as you want. And if you for any reason feel that this is not a right place for you to be in, you can cancel the membership at any time. So I would definitely love to see you all there, and love to see that we as a community, we as a group of women truly rise higher to our highest potential. Because there is nothing in this world where women coming together and aligning to their highest unapologetic version of self and radiating the energy in essence, because it not only creates that massive shift in our lives, but it creates a massive ripple effect everywhere around us. And I truly honestly believe that is what is required in today's time and today's world. So again, my invitation to you all to check out the page and apply for this membership. If you have any questions, any doubt, you can always come back to me. You can connect me with on YouTube or Instagram, or really you can also arrange for a direct call with me, where we can answer your question, your queries, whatever is anything, any apprehension that you have with regards to this membership. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you all. Any questions that you have, do let me know what is your feedback and what more you would like to see from my end. Thanks a lot again.